A great improvement to do to your home is blow in additional fiberglass into your attic. Not only will it improve cooling during the summer, but it'll include heat loss during the winter. Not only that, it's going to improve great on the noise reduction in your house as well. So there's a lot of benefits to blowing this into your attic. If your house was built before 1990, more than likely you can use some of this product unless somebody who lived there before you blew this in themselves. It's a great weekend project. It requires 2 people, and think about a budget somewhere between $500 and $1,200 is the cost to do this yourself. Now there's 2 options that are really popular at the Home Depot. One is the GreenFiber, which is recycled cellulose insulation, and then the other one is this pink stuff, which is a fiberglass. Both are fire retardant, both are noise reduction, and will offer you the same kind of heating and cooling efficiency that you're looking for. But it's not that simple of a choice. Basically, from what I read, is this one, you have to buy a lot more of it. As you see here, you have to buy 100 or more to get bulk pricing. Not only that, you just need a lot more of it to cover the same amount of square footage as something like this, where you only need to buy 30 or more to get the lower price. It does cost more per bag, but you'll notice that it covers up to 109 square feet per bag versus one of these bags, only 40 square feet. So you're going to need a lot more of the green stuff than the pink stuff. I did read, it's hard to siphon between like what's marketing and what's actual. And the fact that I just don't have a large truck and I didn't want to transport a lot, I went with the pink stuff. I did find in my research though that this GreenFiber may do a little bit better with the sound reduction. But other than that, I didn't see a huge difference. They're both fire retardant, things like that. So I ended up going with the pink stuff. So after you've decided which route to go, do note that you probably want to get it to the amount, so you want at least 10 bags to get the free machine rental. The machine rental is about an $80 value, so that was pretty important to me when I went to order. The other thing is I did want to try to get bulk pricing on this. But if you really want to do the correct thing, if you really want to do the correct way of doing this, you will want to see the sheet like this. The first thing to do actually is you scroll down here and they have a little map. Find out which zone you're in. So I'm in the Bay Area, so I'm zone 3. In my attic, I want R30 to R60. Okay, that's the first thing to do. The second thing you want to do is find your blueprint to your house. Here's a sample blueprint. I'm going to go ahead and open up a calculator. And the first floor is underneath the second floor, so you only need to do what's on the second floor because this is the floor in the house that has a roof on top of it. It has an attic. So what I'll do here is, because this isn't a perfect square or rectangle, I'm going to times 23 by 35. That's going to give me that 1 square there. 23 times 35 equals 805. And then I have 25 times 31. So I have 800 already. And then 25 times 31 equals plus my 805 from before. So I have a total of 1,580 square feet I need to cover. Now we're not quite done yet. You do want to go into your attic and go ahead and measure how many inches of insulation do you already have. So I already had about 7 inches. So I already have R19. And again, if we go back to this map, I want maximum R60. And I'm just going to go big. So I'm going to go up to R60. So if I want to go up to R60, that means I need 19.75 inches. Okay? So remember, I have 1,580 square feet. So I have 1,580 square feet total. I already have 7 inches. If I want to get to R60, I need a total... If I want to get to R60, I need a total of 19.75. I already have 7 inches, so I need 12.75 inches of insulation. And if we go back to the home page here, you can see that they actually give you the thing here. Or I guess it would be on this list as well. Okay, so if we want... So now we want 12.75. Let's just make it 3.25, right? And we have about 1,580. So we need number of bags per 500 square feet is 9.7. So 9.7 bags for 500. We want 1,500, so it's 9.7. So it's about 10 bags for every 500 inches. We have about 3. So 10 bags per 500 square feet. We have 1,500 square feet, so we multiply this by 3. 10 times 3 equals 30 bags. So I needed about 30 bags of the Atticat insulation. And that's what I purchased to get the lower price as well, I purchased the 30 bags, and then it drops my per bag to $21.34 each. Next thing to know is these bags are huge. It took me 2 trips with a car loaded with my 4x8 trailer stacked up. It took me 2 trips. The machine is quite large. You not only get the machine, but you get about 50 feet worth of hose. I would say it's 2 times more than what's shown in this picture. So a lot of hose, and then you have an extension cord as well. The machine does break off. You can unhook it here and here, and it comes into 2 pieces. You might be able to fit this into like a crossover or a similar car, but what I did is I had this piece on a trailer, and I put this behind my seat in a Mazda 6. So do be forewarned that it's not just the machine, it's the machine plus the hose plus the extension cord plus a ton of these bags. Something I might actually recommend is get these delivered to your house ahead of time and then just rent the machine. That would probably be, looking at it now, that would probably be what I would want to do is get the machine with my trailer and get this delivered to your house. As far as blowing the axle insulation, I didn't get much footage of doing that. It's really easy to do. Just have somebody loading the machine down at the machine and having somebody blowing it into the attic. And you just got to move from the back forward. I'm going to go ahead and show you a picture of the finished product and how it turned out. Overall, I'm very happy with it. It was very easy. Clean up, you just got to vacuum up whatever you dropped and then bring the machine back. It's a $250 deposit on the machine, so do not break it, but you get all that money back when you're done. And then just make sure you're wearing goggles, things like that when you're blowing this stuff in. It is fiberglass. It can itch, and it can mess up your vision, scratch your retina, things like that, so be careful. So here's in the attic. You can see the cardboard I put up here, but behind the cardboard, all the way in the corner, I put it, there's a lot right here because there's a little board right here at the end I was shooting over there. That's on top of a bedroom. As far as reference, like here, right where my fingers right here, where the attic starts, that's about 0. So as you can see, that's about a foot there. And then, but typically I put about 18 inches or even more. Like there's, on this room right here, there's about 2 feet worth of insulation. I got it in all the corners. So as you can see, I shot quite a bit. I started in the back of the attic and then I worked my way forward, and it really does fluff up quite a bit. Actually, I had a couple extra bags left over at the end, but I used the majority of them. You know, they say you can never have too much insulation, so keep that in mind. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions, don't forget to comment below, and we'll catch you on the next one.